This just blew up behind the scenes in the NFL and is shaking Kansas City right now. An unexpected confirmation has just come to light, and nobody was prepared for it. This has never happened this way before. The entire league is on high alert, and the Kansas City Chiefs are right at the center of this surprising turn of events. And as you already know, the details arrive here first, before anywhere else. But before we dive into this bombshell that just dropped, if you're new here, don't waste any time. Subscribe to the channel now, turn on notifications. Now, let's get straight to the point. The famous NFL coaching carousel has already begun, and with the end of the regular season approaching, franchises are on high alert for the dreaded Black Monday, the day coaches are fired, projects are terminated, and new cycles officially begin in the league. And yes, in the midst of all this turbulence, the Kansas City Chiefs are already at the center of the speculation. In recent weeks, there has been much talk about Matt Nagy, the team's offensive coordinator, as a possible candidate for the Tennessee Titans head coaching job. However, there is an even more prominent, more experienced, and perhaps much more dangerous name to lose: Steve Spagnuolo. The current Chiefs defensive coordinator, owner of 4 Super Bowl rings, 3 of them won in Kansas City, has once again sparked strong interest around the NFL. At 66 years old, Spagnuolo already knows the weight of leading a franchise well, having been the head coach of the Rams between 2009 and 2011. At that time, he inherited an organization in complete chaos, with a limited roster and a disorganized front office, resulting in only 10 wins in 3 seasons and an early dismissal. But much has changed since then. Time passed, experience arrived, and today Spags is seen as a legendary defensive mind, the architect responsible for rebuilding the Chiefs' defense twice and keeping it among the best in the NFL, even amidst constant roster changes. During a recent press conference, he was directly asked about the possibility of returning as head coach. Spagnuolo dodged the question, stating that his focus was on the game against the Raiders, but let slip a phrase that raised alarm bells in Kansas City: "I'm a proud guy. Let's see what happens at the end of the year." In simpler terms, he didn't close the door. He's open to the idea. And if Black Monday brings concrete offers, the Kansas City Chiefs could lose much more than they imagine. But the changes don't stop at the coaching staff. The Chiefs' offseason promises to be tough, mainly due to the need for salary cap adjustments. And this could mean painful farewells within the roster. 3 players, in fact, may be playing their last games in the red jersey. Drew Tranquill, linebacker, is one of them. A leader on and off the field, vocal, efficient against the run, and solid in coverage, Tranquill has unfortunately become a potential financial cut. With Nick Bolton established as a key piece of the defense and young linebackers demanding playing time, releasing Tranquill would yield approximately $6 million in salary cap savings, and a trade for draft picks is not ruled out. Another name is Mike Dana, defensive end, whose participation has drastically decreased in 2025, playing in only 41% of defensive snaps. The Chiefs have come to rely more on Ashton Gillott alongside George Karlaftis, and releasing Dana would open up approximately $9 million in salary cap space, making this a cold but extremely likely decision. Finally, Chamari Connor, safety, has been used out of his ideal position, struggling especially in the passing game. The Chiefs have shown in the past that they do not hesitate to move on when the fit doesn't work, even with young players. The savings would be smaller, around $1 million, but the possibility of a replacement is clearly on the radar. And the big question remains, Chiefs fans, are we about to witness the end of a silent era in Kansas City? Could Steve Spagnuolo really leave? Black Monday hasn't arrived yet, but the rumors are more alive than ever. If you want to stay up to date on everything happening behind the scenes with the Kansas City Chiefs, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and comment who do you think will leave and who needs to stay.